Hello everyone! In today's tutorial, we're going to be making an outcome quiz. So first, let's understand what are outcome quizzes. If you have ever passed a quiz which found similarities between you and your favorite movie character, or maybe an actor or singer, then you probably passed an outcome quiz and you know how much fun it is to get the desired result.
Which famous Chris is your soulmate, no matter what you win? Aw, that's a nice thing.
And in today's tutorial, I will help you create one yourself, and I promise that it is going to be as fun, but you must also know that this type of quizzes are also great marketing tools, so we are also going to look into that, so be attentive. Let's start. So before starting the actual creating process, I would like to mention what are the purposes of outcome quizzes. And of course, I cannot list them all because it has literally no limit and it can be like as far as your imagination goes. However, I for myself have separated two purposes. The first one is our educational purpose and the second one is entertaining purpose. So first, let's speak about outcome educational methods, which has been growing with the rapid change of technology, and many institutions do not cooperate with this growth, with this technological growth, and with the changes in their educational system.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
And it is the same as having like a translating app and not using it, and instead using your own force to translate like 2,000 word worksheet. And I know many of you would say that, for example, those apps can never do the work that you are doing as a human being, and I totally agree with that. I agree that they can never replace the work that people do, however, and they can never like replace educational system and teachers and lectures, but they can help to grow motivation into students. And those outcome quizzes are great examples because score-based exams are very depressing and stressful, and imagine giving a personalized quiz instead, which would have a personalized outcome, and you would actually understand what part did your students miss out throughout your term or throughout the year. I think that it will make your education more effective. It will make education in general more effective, and it will also motivate students to study and not to just learn by heart for scores, but actually learn to get results. Now let's go through entertaining outcome quizzes. I'm 100% positive that you have gone through one of those BuzzFeed quizzes because I have done it myself, like at least once.
I want to talk about something very important. It's a serious addiction that is sweeping our country. I am talking about BuzzFeed quizzes. Do you know what they are, BuzzFeed quizzes? Does anyone not know what BuzzFeed quizzes are? Okay, well...
And I'm sure that you wanted to share the result because they always come up with quizzes that have results that are 100% share-worthy, and you want your friends to pass it, you want to see their results, and those quizzes are a vivid example of outcome quizzes. And you can feel yourself how interactive and engaging those quizzes are. So imagine how much good would it bring for your website and for your business if you put it in use. So one marketing leader called Joe Chamoff said that good marketing makes the company look smart and great marketing makes customers look smart. And outcome quizzes are like literally a great example because you always get a result that boosts your confidence. And even if the result is not positive, because you have to give accurate result, right? Even if the result is not positive, you still get something fun, something that you want to share with people. And outcome quizzes also can help with your bounce rate, which we know that is a touchy subject because people enter your website, they eye it for a second, and then they just leave and leave a great fat black mark on your website's bounce rate. And putting an outcome quiz on your website would be just great because it could entertain customers. And it can help you with your lead generation and building email list. So outcome quizzes are like those give and take relationships because you give your customers great results that they enjoy and you give them quizzes that they enjoy, and they give email, name, and insights that will help you with your further business. Okay, so now we are actually starting to create our quiz. We are going to go through the plugin, purchasing and installation, because you know there are tons of free quiz plugins, but in order to make an outcome quiz and one that is solid and one that is going to work, I mean, you have to pay.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
In order to get your result, and Quizmaker actually is a very affordable plugin. We will speak about that a little later, and we will also go through questions, we will go through title, general settings, and we'll speak about style and what is most important about result and the result settings that Quizmaker offers.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Okay, so first, the plugin. It is very important to choose wisely here because the tool that you are choosing can either build and work with you, cooperate with you, or destroy all the plans that you have with your quiz. Because if you get a tool that is not doing what you have in your mind, then it is not helping you. You don't need a tool like that. And with Quizmaker, WordPress plugin, Quizmaker, you will literally make anything you want to come true. Like any imagination you have, you can create it with Quizmaker. And you know, small businesses overall spend around $2 million on their marketing strategies, and Quizmaker has a business version. It also has a free version, which you can check before going to business and developer versions. But to create an outcome quiz, you need to get a business version, and it only costs $49. Like lifetime use for $49. You get support, you get updates, and it is a very little investment actually for what you are getting. And now we will go through the functionalities and you will see that you get a lot. So Quizmaker plugin is powered by Ace Pro, and in order to get the plugin, you need to go there to their official website. I will leave the name here and also down below in a link. So when you go to Ace Pro official website, you will see the WordPress plugins. Click on it and select Quizmaker from the list. After, you will see the three packages that they offer. The first is the free package, and then after they got the business package and developers package. To create an outcome quiz, you need to get the business package. Click on buy now and it will take you to the sign up page. Fill in your information such as email, password, address. You can select your payment method, which is either via bank card or PayPal. After, carefully read terms and conditions, check the box and go to checkout. When you finish the checkout process and buy the plugin, the program will automatically create a page for you, and it will add to your orders history the plugin. It will redirect you to your orders history after the checkout is finished, and all you need to do is install and activate the plugin, after which it will immediately appear on your WordPress dashboard. After you are done with installation, the first step to take is selecting questions from the Quizmaker dashboard and making the questions before you start creating your quiz. Questions are actually very important, and mostly you have to choose questions that are precise. Do not make long questions which are hard to understand. Make questions with easy words, short and sweet. Now, to create an outcome quiz, you need to go to certain through certain phases while creating your questions. So first you make the question, and then you title it, and then you write the answers for your questions. For example, my first question is going to be, what are your ways of negotiating? You will shortly know the title of my quiz, and we will also speak about the title part. And then I have 4 answers. You can either use 3 answers or 2 answers, or as many as you want. And in order to make an outcome quiz, you have to choose either by waypoints to make the questions by waypoints, or by keywords. I'm going to do it with keywords, which is A, B, C, D. And there is the key part. Always put, when you make the questions throughout the making, for example, under your A keyword, put the positive questions, that positive answers. And then under B keyword, you can put the not so positive ones, and then D can be the negative answers, so that it will be easier for you to calculate and your result will be more accurate. You will understand this better when we go to the result settings. So set keywords, mine is going to be A, B, C, D, as I have 4 versions, and I put intelligence and skills, which is a positive aspect, and I put it in A. And then in the D, I am going to put intimidating, which is a bit negative aspect. I guess you understand what I mean. And if you don't, you will totally understand when we get to the results part. And then all you have to do is save and create as many questions as you want. When you are done with questions, you have to start creating your quiz, and for that you need to go to quizzes from your Quizmaker dashboard and then click on add new. So I pre-made a quiz, so I will not waste your time typing and inserting images, but in order to make a new one, you have to click on add new, and then the first thing that pops up is the title. So we are in general settings, right? It is the general part of your quiz. And the first thing is the title. And now let's share some words about title. Mine is, which medieval king are you? And by looking at it, you can make guesses. For example, it is tempting, and then the which questions work really well. So make questions with which, what, and make it concise. Do not use figurative language, and do not describe anything in your title. You can always add a description of your quiz in the descriptions part, right? And then you have to choose your quiz image, click on add image, and you can insert any image you want. Of course, you have to select an image that is corresponding to your quiz. And then the description part, for example, I wrote a description: discover who your personality matches with the most from prominent medieval kings, right? It's a great description, and you should not write a long title which also has description. You can differentiate it, and then you can categorize your quiz. And for the most important part, the questions. Click on add questions, insert all your questions and save. And this is all you have to do in your general settings. QuizMaker, the next section is our style section, which is not less important. If you have a great quiz idea but your style is not catchy enough, the whole concept will just die out. So try to make the best use out of its functionalities. There are already ready-made themes that you can choose from. You can make the most detailed customization also, such as choosing like buttons, colors and parameters and text fonts, and also, which is the most important thing, is that you can make a mobile friendly quiz and make a very captivating style. Here is my example. So other than our general settings, which we already set it up, and our style settings, we also have settings. And then we have limitation users, where you can restrict the access of your quiz takers, and we also have user data, and where you can see how the QuizMaker stores the data. And then we have email certificate, where you can customize certificate and send to people. And we also have integrations if you want to make paid quizzes. But the most important part is result settings, so let's get into that. So if we are making an outcome quiz, the most vital part is our result, because this is where the quiz taker, the form filler, is going to decide whether your quiz is share-worthy or not, or she will forget and send it to the history path. So be very attentive in here. There are tons of ways to customize your result settings, and you can take full control. Again, we will not go through all the options, but we will go through the most important ones. So first, you need to click on hide score so that there will not be shown any numerical results. And then you go all the way down, scroll all the way down. I would like also to mention that here you can use like social buttons at the end. You can put social buttons, and you can enable some social media links, you can redirect. But the most important part, let's get to it. So from the intervals, you will see here's written intervals. You have to choose by keywords, because as you remember, in the questions, we chose that our answers are going to be based on keywords. And here, let's go back and speak about that positive, negative stuff that I was saying. So if you remember, I told you that try to put, for example, positive characteristics under keyword A and the negative under keyword D. You can mix it up as however you want. The most important part is to remember how you placed the keywords. So in the apply points to keywords, you again choose A, B, C, D if you have 4 answers. And then if you applied the positive characteristics to the A, you have to choose, in my case, I'm going to choose the king and the message who has positive characteristics, and I'm going to put it under the A, because they answered A, and the count is going to be, the outcome is going to be more positive, right? And correspondingly, you have to, I am going to put the negative characteristics and the king who is keen on the negative side under the keyword D. I hope you understood this part, because this is very vital for accurate results. And this is it for your result settings, and all you have to do is put the text correspondingly, and then add images for more vivid experience, and then click on save. I am beyond happy to see you at the finish line, and I hope that you have taken some notes and that the whole process was actually productive for you. And also, if you do not want to miss out our other videos, you have to subscribe, click your notification bell, and also I would love to read some comments and some feedback on how you like the article. You can even make some suggestions on the further videos. You can write titles that we can do for you and tutorials. And this is it for today. See you soon. Bye!